That sounds good.
All right.
So we are at East Denver with Josh from DRVN.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a fun year because, you know, when you're in crypto for this long, you see the ups and downs, the markets and the bears. And when ETH Denver first got started, it was a lot of dreams and hopes and unicorns and pajamas.
In pajamas.
But now we're starting to see like where the rubber meets the road, forgive the pun, but starting to see projects go into adoption mode, starting to see adoption happen, and the very unique environment of seeing people suited and booted looking for the guys with the weird sweaters and pajamas.
I love that.
Is great. I love to see it.
Because those pajama wearing freaks are making the really cool stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's the place where you see khaki shorts and Breitling watches. And so it's a fun, unique environment. I'm from the automotive side, but I'm also privy to the technology side. I've grown up with computers since like the 286, since before Windows and DOS, saw the whole internet rise.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'm not missing this again.
Not going to miss it at all. So you want to tell me a little bit about this interesting opportunity with this beautiful Ferrari?
What we're doing is we're bringing the car culture on chain. And so a lot of people in the car world would love to own an R34 M-Spec NER.
Yeah.
But honestly, at 500 grand, a lot of us aren't going to have that opportunity.
Yeah, no, not so much.
And so we're giving the opportunity to open a large car collection of noteworthy cars, because at the end of the day, there's only so many places to put your money, right?
Yeah.
And so why not hedge it in a car that's probably not going to go down in value? This one here was owned by Paul Walker. So as a Ferrari itself is a collectible, it's not really on the echelon with a lot of what collectors would collect. Rock chips, Alcantara, dash and seats, race seats. It's been driven. It's an enjoyed car.
Yeah.
But because it was Paul Walker, we have the legacy and the
That's
value
a lot of
behind
lore,
this.
and so anybody in the crypto space will appreciate some lore.
And it's just a serendipitous moment because we have the Buster token as our governance meme token for the community and participation and giving back.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the Buster token. Like, how does that actually work?
So I'll kind of encapsulate it this way. So the car collection itself, I'll start there first and kind of circle back to the Buster token.
Great.
So the car collection, each car is tokenized, 64 million tokens. 1 million tokens is effectively a share.
Okay.
So it's 64 shares. The car's title is held in the DAO. The token holders are actually owners of the DAO. So unlike today, when a rich guy owns a stock and everyone trades an electronic version of that guy's stock, the difference is this is actually in the DAO. So if you took that paper stock and now put it in a company where everyone owned by the token, everyone literally owns it now.
Wow.
So we're giving people price appreciation to the car, but in addition to that, we're bringing the community on chain. We have a registry that we're building that's going to allow people to catalog their rare cars, like a 1 of 300 something or something rare that they built, so the lineage passed down.
This is only going to grow.
Correct.
So it's not going to stop here with Paul Walker's car.
Right, so imagine like 6 months, a year from now, you put your car on chain, it's this rare car, and 5 years from now, when it's sold at Barrett-Jackson, they're using that as the record and the accountability of this car. And so it's going to bring that on chain.
Yeah.
The community itself, we're empowering them with the tools and resources to create car clubs and monetize those.
I love that.
Through
That's
engagement
an
with
amazing
content
idea.
and community and rewards, and that's where the Buster token comes in.
Okay, and why Buster? So for anybody who doesn't know a little bit about some Fast and Furious culture, why Buster?
So in the Fast and Furious movies, which are permeated into the culture, it was kind of his nickname, Paul Walker's character in the movie Buster.
Okay.
And it's also this kind of story of the perceived outsider who really becomes family and helps people grow. So it has a double entendre meaning.
That's really cool.
And that's why we chose that. And then it just so happened that one of our partners had a Ferrari that they bought from Paul Walker.
Just so happened.
Most of our cars are gonna be more Japanese, like Skylines, you know, Evos, stuff like that.
Okay.
But this car here just kind of crosses that gap.
I mean, it's a full circle moment.
Start.
I mean,
we're not gonna argue.
No.
And then eventually we'll have a museum of these cars where you can visit the collection. Most likely it'll start at Circuit of the Americas. And we'll have track day events and people can participate.
Okay, track day events. Does that mean I could drive Paul Walker's Ferrari?
Because of the caliber of cars that we have, we probably don't want a lot of miles put on them by not professional drivers, but ride-alongs probably.
Okay.
Some cars will be participating in driving, but also think of this as a mini economy. So as we get going and our content increases, these cars will develop personalities for themselves. And in that, we'll have hoodies, sweatshirts, jackets, watches, content opportunities, licensing with games. We're talking with people like in the Motorverse and stuff like that.
So it's much bigger than a single car. This is essentially the start of a really lucrative and kind of awesome family-based franchise.
And that's kind of why I'm involved in it, because I understand the cars and the car community. I understand digital and digital infrastructure.
Yeah.
And really, when you get down to the brass tacks of it, digital currencies are really just the plumbing of the new infrastructure. And when you understand that and you can remove it from the speculation of the stock market,
yeah,
it's a much different experience.
Well, that's a much more stable experience.
And so that's what we're kind of integrating. So we're taking what we know is going to come happen anyways and sprinkle it in. And if you do take the meme coins, for example, and like Muriad's famous for his cult thesis, right?
Yeah.
What bigger cult than the car community?
Oh my gosh. And specifically, I mean, the Fast and Furious car community is its own brand of special.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing that same culture is being applied to driven vehicles.
Personally, I had a PlayStation 1 for one reason, that was Gran Turismo. It's the only game I ever had, the only game I ever played, but just like us, in my generation, we know that we didn't have those cars. And so for us, it's like our Camaros and our fastback Mustangs.
Yeah.
Or, Eleanors.
It's the opportunity to.
And so for us, we get to have
something.
what we didn't have,
yeah.
right? I have customers that are living out their childhood dreams.
That's amazing.
But some of these cars are really rare and of value. So like a Nissan R34 Skyline was, before it became legal, of hype. You can get like 100 grand, every car was that. And then when they became legal, that kind of initial base quality car dropped. But you also have a V-Spec 2, which is only a limited production and a rare color, and those aren't gonna go down. You're looking at $500,000 for one of those.
Wow.
And so that's the kind of collection we're building. Those are the experiences we want to give, and then we want to empower everybody.
So really curated.
Correct. And at the end of the road, when we're licensing this technology, we'll also allow car collectors who have a large collection to become partly liquid, and also give others the chance to engage in the ownership and appreciation with them.
What an amazing way to bring a real world asset on chain in a real relevant way.
Yeah, because we're going to need way to onboard people. And it's just going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
And we love this stuff. And if you do what you love, you're never working a day in your life, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, we spend hours and hours and hours doing this stuff. There's multiple iterations. It's an endless grind that people don't see, but we know where it's going, and we're really excited to see where it goes. And we really appreciate the opportunity for us to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I'm just excited to be able to hold a piece of this really unique history and to partner with you guys.
Yeah, so check it out on the Base app, on our app. You can easily just onboard, buy simple Buster tokens. The RS1 token is live. You can buy a share of the Ferrari right now. You can check us out at Driven Vehicles, DRVN VHCLS, and Driven Labo.
And the quick link for is it drivenvehicle.app for the Base app, or is it?
Okay. And it's without the vowels, so drvnvhcls.app.
Awesome.
Correct.
Well, you guys
so come
definitely
check
have to check it out. If you're not able to check it out here,